Okay, everyone. Those of you who have been waiting for this video for me to show you how to get weapons out of the supply drops faster, here we go. But before I get into that, somebody have requested to see my stats for some reason, which they don't mean anything, but um, here you guys go. For those of you who actually care about this type of nonsense. So, 1,622 games played. I have a win rate of 89%. I have 17,628 eliminations. I'm in Legend, and I have 8,504 trophies, and I'm level 73. My favorite primes are Poison, Vityaz, and Vision. For some odd, well, I don't know why it's Vision now, because I've been trolling with her for like the longest time. That spot used to be for Shock, but maybe I pass Shock up. I might get Shock back into my top 3 sooner or later. But that was just a quick overview of my stats. But let's get into what I really want to talk about: how to get weapons faster in the game. So first off, as you can see, I have my MG5, and I recently just upgraded it to level 2, which only cost me 4,000 battle coins. Right now, if you go into the stat view for it, it says for the upgrade view, it says for level 3 I need 8,000 coins. I need 16,000, so it just doubles up plus 8, and then you get 24. Now it's like 36. Now it's plus 48,000, 64,000, 80,000. Now it's like 120,000 for the last score. For the last level, right? You want to do all of that just by grinding in the game. You don't want to spend any of your keys unless you're super desperate. But this method only works for the true grinders. For those of you who just want to play and just level up your weapons as you play, then I guess you just open up your supply drop and waste them on getting certificates over and over and over again. This method here, if you just use this gun and just max it out just by playing the game, or even buy some keys from the market, cause there's an offer right now for $10 and you can get 150,000. So that can help you start off with your weapons. But since this is a epic one, it's gonna take me a long time to do that. But I'm talking about for those of you who are still ranking up, who just started the game, or those of you who just hit Legend but don't have everything yet, right? Especially if you just start a new account, which by the way, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make another stream account that I stream on, and it's gonna be just me starting from the bottom and showing you how to rank up and how to get things out of the supply drops just by playing the game and not having to waste it on certificates. So definitely stay tuned for that. But as what I'm saying, if you just play and level up and earn your coins just by playing the game, you know what that does? It takes one spot. But the thing is, you want to level up your prime and your guns up to the max. Once you do that, the supply drop system has no other choice but to give you either an attachment or a weapon, because it has 2 slots, well 3 slots really, and the elite one has 5. But once you start running out of things to get, I think the elite drops down to like 3 or 2. And then the second part of the video, I am gonna show you that. Like, I have a couple of screenshots to explain to you, show it, and explain how I got those drops. So let's say that you maxed out all your primes, you maxed out all the weapons that you have, right? So at a low level, what you really want to do is just max everything out, your primes and your weapons, and save your keys. Save your keys like it's your life savings. Trust me, I'm gonna do that. on my new stream account, I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm just gonna save my keys and not blow them on anything. It's just gonna be straight savings. So once you do that, right? Once you have that all set up and you like level up your characters and your weapons all the way up, then blow like a few keys, blow like 500 to like 1,000, because you might have like 3,000 saved. Blow 500 to 1,000, and then once you get those new weapons, rank those up just by playing the game. Don't blow any more keys and get those certificates that are just a placeholder for your attachment and weapon. You don't want that. So once you get that out of the way, right, you can just keep getting attachments and weapons that you want. Now, I think I might say this in the next video too. This just helps guarantee. This helps your percentage of getting your weapons and attachments. The thing is, your attachments and especially your weapons are at random, still. So you might do this method and you might get a MP5A, which is a sidearm, or you can do it and you can get the interceptor. So it's like it varies, but this almost guarantees you getting a new weapon. Now the system could be outsmarted. This system here is very fair because it allows you to play and spend your keys and get your certificates so you can get things for cheaper, or you can outsmart the system just by leveling up everything and forcing it to give you weapons and attachments. So, but most of you that I see play who they just blow the keys as soon as they get it on certificates for discounts because they don't want to grind that much. This method is for the grinders, like the real diehard players. Those of you who just play, hop on and off, like play like hour, who play for like an hour or two a day. You guys just play the game regularly. But those of you who play for 3 to 4 hours, or maybe even 5, like who's really grinding, this is what you want to do, and this is to help you get your weapons and attachments early, or just guarantee them really. So say that you make a new account or whatever, exactly like I'm getting ready to do for my streaming account, right? I'm strictly going to level up all of my primes and my weapons up to max, and once I do that, then I'll blow 500 to 700 keys. And then once I get those new weapons and attachments, I'm gonna rank up those weapons, right? Once I rank up those weapons and primes up again to max, if I say I pull blast out of the crate, I'll just rank them up to max, and then once I get that out of the way, I'll open up a few more supply drops, get my attachments and weapons. It's a simple method. You just want to get the certificates out of the pool. Once you get those out of the pool, you're almost guaranteed a weapon and attachment. Well, technically, you're kind of guaranteed that. It gets very close. I think it bumps it up to like 70 to 75%, which is good. So next video I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Well, the second part of this video. Okay, now that we're back, right? You guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So now that I have the AUG SMG, right? As you can see, before I pulled the AUG SMG, I was missing an angle foregrip from the F2 assault rifle, which is my favorite, by the way. If anybody wanted to know, uh, so you can see what I got out of this drop. I got the AUG SMG, which is fantastic, by the way. It feels almost as good as a assault rifle at close range. So it's definitely a good SMG if you think about having a sight on for vision. Definitely a good sight on for her. But as you can see, I got battle coins, angled foregrip, and the August G. And this is, as you can clearly see, this is out of a common drop. Okay, so now that I got most of my attachments and guns already maxed out and things like that, the game has no choice but to give me uh an attachment and a gun. Plus, if you look to the right, you see battle coins. Yeah, they added that there as like a placeholder because there's nothing else that the game can get me. It can't spam me with attachments, you know. So now once you get everything maxed out and you get all of your guns, well, not your guns and primes maxed out to level 10, this is going to be your first drop. Your first drop is most likely going to be uh it's going to be battle coins. It's going to be an attachment in either a weapon or another attachment. Most likely an attachment unless it's a common weapon, right? Unless it's like a uncommon weapon, like yeah, the green weapons, green ones. That's what you can expect. Let's move on to the next image. Okay, so now in this one here, this is a elite supply drop opening. I use 10 keys for this opening here, and I was able to get the MG5 and get certificates for the VK15, which I will show you in a second. This happened after the VK15 drop, but this was a elite drop, and you can see it has no choice but to give me a gun and a certificate, which are guaranteed, and give me a certificate for my VK15. So I basically got attachment for every other gun, and plus getting attachment for epic and legendary weapons has a very low percentage, opens up the floodgates for weapons and certificates for your gun. Now move on to the next and final image here. So in this last image here, you guys can see that I got the VK15, which is a pretty good rifle. I like it. Definitely like it over the X2000. I don't know why everybody think that's the best gun in the game when it's clearly not. It's like 3 or 4 LMGs that are way better. But that's neither here nor there. So I got the VK15. I got the compensator for the MGC4, and I got the 2000 battle coins. And this is obviously a common drop because there's only 3 things up here. So as you can see, they can't give me any other thing. So I guess now what's guaranteed is that you can't get more than one attachment per drop. I think that they changed that because before in the beta you used to get multiple attachments. Like the drops would spam you with attachments. But now I see that they lowered the attachment drop rate and they give you battle coins. You're like once you do my method and max out everybody up, you're almost guaranteed a gun. I would say it goes like around 50% of the time. Like it's getting close to getting guaranteed. If you use this method here, it's gonna take you like a few days. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take you maybe 3, 4, maybe even 5 days. But once you do all of that grind and max everybody out, once you start opening up your drops that you saved up, you're gonna get the attachment that you want, and most likely 1, 2 guns, or if you're very lucky, you might get 3. Now I'm talking about just getting the weapons. Now getting like legendary and epic ones, those are gonna vary. Those are gonna be lower than getting like uncommon and rare weapons. I'm just showing you how to get weapons. You're not guaranteed to get drops like these. The weapons will be at random. So mind you, I should have said that earlier. The weapons will be at random. which you guys should already know. So you might do this method. You might get the MP5A, you might get the MP7, and you might get the Hammer 12. You might get that out of it. And those are weapons, and all of those are sidearms. So you might just get sidearms, but the thing is, the more weapons that you get out of these, the more opportunity that you have to get the weapons that you actually want. So the same thing works here. You want to get the weapons that you don't want out of the way. You want it out of the pool. You know, once you get once you pull those out and you shorten the pool, you get a higher percentage of getting weapons. So I hope that this helped people out here. I just wanted to show how to get weapons out of the supply trades faster without really wasting your time. This video might be like maybe 20 minutes long, but it's worth the watch and things like that. So yeah, so you know, also I'm coming out. I have a Twitter account, right? So those of you who want to ask me questions about the game, I'm gonna post maybe 3 times a day on there. Like I'm gonna tweet saying, does anybody need help with Battle Prime, like questions. And then once that tweet is like enough questions on it, and I respond to it, I'm gonna retweet it saying FAQ, like frequently asked questions. So I might do that twice a day, so if anybody follows, they can get the things that they need. They can get the question that they need answered already without having to tweet me to tweet at me again and things like that. So I'll have my Twitter in the link in the description. Is nominal YT down there. So any you guys need help, definitely follow me on there. I'm gonna answer questions. I'm gonna show like clips and things like that. I'm definitely gonna show some like highlight clips up there. Maybe some funny clips. I might throw out like a little tip here and there, things like that. Just help everybody out. So um yeah, so that maybe that yeah, I think that's about it. So definitely follow me there if you need help with the game, things like that. I'm definitely here to help. I'm trying to help the devs out. Me and Gaming Jaeger are really trying to help out the community grow and get better at the game. So definitely check out the Twitter. Once again, it's nominal YT. Follow me there. So if you have any questions, you can basically speak to me direct on there without having to wait in line in Discord. And that's about it. Ciao.